Okay everybody, today's video may be my last video, I'm not sure, but what we're doing today is we've got these two sugar maple trees that have got to come down because it appears to me that they're coming down on their own. Now, some of you tree loving people, and I'm a tree lover, I love trees, don't get me wrong. But you know that once a tree starts crapping its bark on its own, it's pretty well telling you, I'm done. I'm throwing in the towel. I've give all I've got to give. And that's what this tree, well, these trees are telling us. We had a couple, well, it was a crew of fellas come out, and I ain't gonna lie to you, they scurried up these trees like the good Lord intended them to. And I really wish that at that time we would have just told them to take them down to the stump. But we didn't do that because they told us that the trees were probably going to heal themselves. They have not done that. You can see that up here at the top, I don't know if you can see that or not, but woodpeckers are destroying them from the top. And I have since, this morning, I was surveying what I was going to do, get my plan together, and these dark demons from below decided to attack my feet. So now I've got my sissy boots on, and so if you see me while I'm cutting this tree down start dancing around like the Holy Spirit's come over me, it's those demons from beneath that have crawled into my boot and started attacking me. So the plan is we're going to use the Husqvarna 460 Rancher. We're going to put our 70 degree slot in it, cut it. Got our Husqvarna wedges. And Husqvarna, if you're listening to this, I really don't know why you're not sending me love packages, a little swag pack or something. And hopefully drop it right there for this one. I don't like that it's got this great big old tree, you know, sprouting towards the house. I hope that if the plan goes well, it's going to land over there. For this one, it's already wanting to go that direction, so we're going to let it go that way. The biggest problem that I don't like is that the water supply for the house is right here in the yard. So I'm not very comfortable with dropping a great big old hunking piece of wood on the water supply. But we may go that way, I don't know. But anywho, that's what's happening today. Now, like I was telling you, you can see that it's losing its bark. You know, it's about weekly. I come out and pick a piece of bark off this tree and that tree. And the plan is, after, you know, I get these stumps out of the ground, and we'll be doing that today, we're going to plant some more trees because I'm a tree guy. I love trees. So, you know, maybe some red maples, I don't know, something that will do well in full sun and grow pretty quick. But I'm hoping to get a 10 or a 12-year-old tree, not a sapling, because I'd love to enjoy the tree sometime in my life. It obviously won't get this big before I'm in the crematorium, but anywho, we're gonna get the camera set up and get going. Well, as you can see, it took quite a bit longer than I anticipated. That first upright tree had quite a bit more rock going up it than I knew about. And whenever, me not being a professional tree feller, I didn't anticipate it just dropping, and I didn't have big enough bar to get through that entire tree, so I tried to do that wedge through both of them. And whenever I did that back cut, that first tree, it went, and it left this pain in the butt standing upright, and it was at a wicked angle going towards the house, and it made things real exciting. So, you know, I didn't know that this was going to work, but it did. I basically just created a way with these straps that I had in the toolbox there to create kind of a hinge action, that once I started using those wedges and put as much tension on that strap as I possibly could, I just started tapping on these wedges from Husqvarna. Husqvarna, I love you. Send me some swag. But once I started tapping on those wedges, I could hear that tree cracking and cussing and carrying on. And I watched it as it was falling, and I could see that it was possibly going to destroy that basketball goal. But at that point, I was done. I was tired and ready for it to fall. So it landed real pretty. So I'm gonna pause this video and go get a cold drink and let my butt unpucker, and we'll pick back up and cut this tree down. It should not be, well, I'm not going to say that. I'm a real superstitious individual, but hopefully it's not near as a pain as this one was. And then we'll drill a bunch of holes in these stumps, or I'm going to cut them down quite a bit more and drill a bunch of holes in them and put some kerosene, and we're going to have a har tonight. So I'll pick back up in a little bit. Okay, I went and took some leave and did a little bit of cleanup. I've got one of these halves cut up and ready to split. I'm going to go get my splitting maul here in a few minutes and do some splitting. I've cut it in half, but I've got to cut it into fire pit sections. But I wanted to take the time and show y'all. You can see that, I don't know if it's termites or wood ants or what, but the decision to cut this old sugar maple down was the right decision. You can see that, I mean, it's just, whatever's got into this trunk has just destroyed it. And so the intuition to I mean, you can just, it's just falling apart. So I'm gonna get that other sugar maple down that I suspect is gonna be in the same shape as this one is, and get it fell. Hopefully it goes a lot gooder than this one did. And I'm gonna try to get the blower out and get some of these shavings blown away, get some of this shrubbery cleared away, and get this trunk soaking with kerosene. I've seen it done. They say you should let it soak for 2 or 3 weeks and then cover it with a tarp. Those of you that know me know I'm impatient, so I'm just going to go ahead and light the fire to it and get this fire going tonight. I suspect by the morning it'll be down to nothing. Just as weak as this trunk is, I believe it'll be gone. I'm gonna get it cut down to near nothing anyways. And then I tell you what, for you ladies that are chasing them Jersey Shore boys with the pretty hair and like to go to the gym and you know, 6-pack abs and all that, you need to find you a man with a keg belly, likes to do a little bit of this work. Them young fellers tell me, hey man, you need to go to the gym with me. And no, you need to come work a weekend with me. I may not have all them muscles and whatnot, but I'll give you some muscles you never believe you had. So anyways, that's your little words of wisdom for this video. I'm gonna keep plugging away here. I'm not gonna record the video of this tree coming down. I'm gonna pick back up whenever I get these things cut down, and then we'll start drilling some holes in them and get them soaking with kerosene, and we'll light the fire. Okay, so we got a bunch of 3/4 inch holes drilled in this stump. You can see that half of it was nothing. It was rotten termites or wood ants or something just destroyed it. Drilled a bunch of 3/4 inch holes in it, put some shop towels in there with some kerosene, got that other tree fell, got the kids put to work over there putting the logs in the truck. So we're gonna set fire to this thing now. You can see he's excited about it. Fire! And there she goes. So now we'll let that smolder and cook that stump out overnight. So hopefully by the time morning rolls around, that stump will be gone. And that's what we like. So you can see that Sunday day, we're going to cut the rest of that one down and do the same thing we've done here. Kids? All right. Thank y'all for watching. Like the video, subscribe, and share it.